Dynamic trio, non-duo. So today we've only got one of us, as you can tell. Ryan's sick with Coxsackie and Lewis. He couldn't make it again. We're sorry. We're gonna try to get him in some episodes soon, but we do have a special guest today. Casey Mashdog, or yeah, come on up. Grady's got a weapon. So today we're going to be looking at weapons and testing weapons. So we're going to go on over to what we're calling Weapon World. So, yeah, let's head on over. So here we are in the Weapons Center. It's just another part of my garage. Where are the weapons?
Daddy, I want some weapons.
Well,
You're disappointing me, Daddy.
we have,
He's down here.
I think, the smallest.
It's one of my many creations. This was made at his garage here.
Right over there.
Yes, out of shot. I saw a hose head, duct tape, and a baseball. 5 minutes later, we had this. Yeah, this kind of gives you an idea of what I can do in 5 minutes. Let's see what I've done ever since I was 11.
That's a school setting. So what's your second smallest?
Baseball club's big brother, except this is not a baseball. This is 3 rolls of tape stuck to the top of a golf club thing, but it didn't have the part that you hit stuff with. Originally it was longer, but then it broke, and so I just made this. And if you lightly hit yourself on the skull, it really does not feel good, which is kind of why it's one of my many home defense weapons.
Yeah.
What is it named?
Well, I don't know. It's yours. I know this one.
Mick Clubster Sr., and that is Mick Clubster Jr.
Okay. So what's... Oh, goodness.
You ever seen the Avengers? This is kind of what Thor's thing looks like, right? I mean, not just like a block, but like fancy. Well, not that fancy. It's just a bunch of golden duct tape put to a Nerf scope on top of half of the handle of a Nerf axe. Yeah. What's Thor's thing's name? Mjolnir? Something like that.
Mjolnir?
Yeah.
You named it Mjolnir?
No, that's what Thor's thing is.
Oh.
What is it? What should we call this?
Tiny. I don't know. All my names are really bad. Tiny, Bob, Charles.
Charles it is.
Tiny Bob, Charles.
Tiny Charles. What about the purple thing? Blech. Yeah.
This is Casey's.
Charles's big brother. It's a plastic baseball bat with a Nerf scope on it. And
It's a killer.
what's his name?
Charles C.
Edgar.
Edgar?
This is Edgar. Like if you, but like Nick Clubster Sr. lightly hit your.
Yeah.
If you lightly hit your head on it, you can see it hurts. Like try it. Like lightly hit your head.
Ow.
Yeah. Edgar. Don't beat up his little brother. brother because unlike my brother, he actually cares about his family and will protect them. Okay.
What about this?
Ah! Dice. Yes, that's right up. A plastic kitchen knife I had as a kid. And the story about the side part is kind of weird. Like the handle right here is part of the knife. But the scythe, that's weird. I used to have a friend named Michael.
Oh, that kid?
The blonde-haired kid? Yes.
His mom is really chatty.
Oh, you know?
He once came over here.
Oh.
Didn't go very well.
But anyway, I went to his house and he had 2 parts of a Halloween scythe that he had for Halloween once, and it broke, and it was like the handle and this part. I got some duct tape and fixed it, and then my birthday came up and he just gave me the scythe. I liked that scythe a lot, and then I got bored with it, as I do with most of my creations, and I put it on this. Then I took it off, put it on a weird sword thing.
And then you put it back on?
Yes, I put it back on. So, dice, and you can throw it. We'll pick that up later. Okay, what else? What's the most boring name you can find?
Bob. No, John Smith.
This is John Smith. It is very boring because it's just a Nerf sword that I cut the handles off of. And
Nerf swords?
Yeah, like foam swords, but they had like a fiberglass rod up it that made it
dangerous.
No.
Fiberglass rods?
No, and then foam.
Oh.
Foam.
Oh, good.
But it hurt. Like, I wasn't whacked by a Nerf sword, but this one kid at a block party that was on my block, he started whacking me with a stick and chasing me, yelling Peter Pan. I hid under a plastic chair, and then finally his family went back to their house, and I was so happy when they left because I do not like to be whacked by a stick and be pretended to be Captain Hook or something.
How old was he?
1st grade. Kindergarten, maybe preschool.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Luckily, their house was a rental, so they moved out soon, so I was safe. John Smith.
Okay.
Feels like nothing.
What is this? What's the point of it?
This is the Clubsterton Senior. Originally, this was what this was like without the sword part, and this wasn't white and gold. But then it broke, and so I made this, and then I made this. I am yet to throw it, but let's try it out. What did we name it?
Sal.
Saul Goodman. If you watch Breaking Bad, you'll get that.
So this is your only besides the big one second for
A little kid's sword with the wooden part of that one scythe that this one kid gave me. Yeah, it's this and that, and the pommel made of tape. And the handle is a little disproportionate considering the fact that this is very small. laugh. You will. At the fact that it smells. Mr. Charlesby?
How about Mr. Telly?
Mr. Telly.
Yeah, Telly.
Mr. Telly. I have no idea what to say about it.
I have one question about this.
I got 2 rubber band guns, a pistol and this. I lost the pistol, I have no idea where it is, but I still have this.
I have one question.
What?
Who put A48 on it?
I was young when I had this, I was not smart. I thought that 12 was a green triangle.
You thought, wait, what?
Yeah, I thought 12 was a green triangle when I put A48.
So it was supposed to be 1248?
No. No. I mean, like, just showing you how I was not smart. Let's just not worry about the things on it. But these are pretty recent modifications. I discovered that putting a roll of duct tape on the magazine would make it look like a drum mag, and then I didn't have another one, so when my mom brought me to Home Depot so we could stock up on some more electrical tape to make more stuff, I got one of these. This is the red stuff, and this is the camo stuff right here. You can't see it because of the orange stuff, but yeah.
Okay. Now on to his biggest and strangest creation. I think that's out of the shot. That's really out of the shot. That's in the shot.
This is too big to be in the shot. A 5-foot tall, around 5 feet, staff made of a walking stick I found in my basement, and a bone that my mom's friend found in a forest.
From what I can tell, it's either a cow bone or an elk bone.
I think I mentioned elk, but anyway, it was originally a dog chewing bone, and this is the second bone that I've had. Originally, it was a different type of bone, and then we were dog sitting with a border collie, and she was very smart, so she figured out that if she chews off the duct tape, she will get the bone because they didn't chew it for a while, so it had a bunch of new flavors on it. So then
How does that work?
What?
New flavors on bones? No, you don't know that. It's Vince.
My brother stole it once. I found it under his bed.
With chew marks?
You don't really know what my brother does anyways. But so this.
And now on to my collection.
Yeah, that could definitely break someone's ribs or skull or something like that.
Now on to my collection. It isn't exactly as deadly, but it's more sophisticated.
Mine is just barbaric.
Yes.
Yours is
Militaristic.
yes.
This
Yours is Chinese.
is
Mine is like.
This is the Nighthawk 7. It's an air cannon. So the chamber valve, you pump it up. This can take 115 psi.
Oh boy.
We can launch launch all sorts of stuff in, like wooden dowels. You just turn that really fast, fires. And yeah, it's been through a lot. It's meant to be put in the tank that I have. We'll mention that in a later episode. That's for another episode. But now, on to the big one. The Nighthawk 10.
The original one was like when the Europeans discovered gunpowder.
This is like
America.
Well, no, that's actually one of the bigger ones. We have ones that are smaller. I just haven't.
But that
I'm worthy of being on the show.
That one is. What is it called?
The Nighthawk 10. This can take 150 psi. It can shoot. You can put all sorts of weird stuff in here. We've launched PVC pipes with caps on the end. We've launched GoPros. That didn't go well for my GoPro, considering that the entire South Hill is on lava rock. So yeah, it's pretty much the same idea. Just turn that, fire. It's got a lot of kick, especially when you fill it with water. So that's our weapons for today. And now, let's head back to the studio for the hat. So now it's time for, that's right folks, the hat. So Casey is our honorary guest. You get to draw from the hat. And you have to do this activity, just so you.
Was this one of the better ones?
Yes. Okay. That's all?
It did it.
Now my turn.
Dancing is against the laws of nature.
Killer smile.
You said chicken dance was one of the better ones.
Okay, your turn. Those are the good ones.
Say something creepy.
About yourself.
One time I was so lazy when I was a little kid, I didn't want to go to the bathroom, but my brother had a glass of water in our room, and I peed in that.
That's not creepy, that's just weird.
And then later I pooped in my brother's doorway.
Okay, my turn.
I was young.
Wait, I don't do the third time. No, you're the guest.
I do it 3 times?
Yeah.
You only do it once?
Yeah.
You look at it.
Well, it's the last one and it's the best one.
I'm looking at the other episodes. Lima beans?
Yes.
I thought it said Lima bears.
Lima.
Let's make it Lima bears.
I was going to do this, but I'm saying no, my story would be too screwed up.
I saw a cupboard full of lima beans. I closed the cupboard.
And a Lima bear showed up.
And then he ate my cat. Not that I had a cat, but
You say that to my cat.
You deserve to eat.
yeah.
Well, I know it's a sad episode today, but this was a sad episode to
It
say.
was a happy one.
Sure. But we will see you next week, and hopefully we'll have Ryan and Lewis. the camera.
Later.
Yeah, so get one of your crew people whilst we're at
Sleep well tonight.
Bye-bye.